Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Snyder here, the Homemade Entrepreneur. So in this video, I want to show you just 10 random, some of these are very odd items that I've bought and sold on Amazon FBA. They probably go back to maybe 2 or 3 months ago that some of these have sold. So just know the prices have changed. Some of the stores don't even carry this stuff. Some of the stuff I found at Goodwill store, thrift stores, and some of these things I just would never sell again. So I'm going to show you those things right now. One thing I want to say is item number 8, 9, and 10 are more adult oriented, so if you don't want to see those things, just make sure you I'll let you know when to click off. So let's jump into that right now. So the first thing I sold, and I don't know exactly what I paid for these things or what they sold for, I just know they sold. The first thing are these toe caps. They're for like toe fungus. They came in a 4-piece. This one, this exact page is not the exact page. I don't know where the page went, unless Amazon combined it with this page. I have no clue. But I know I sold these, and now I can't find the exact page. So don't know what happened. But these were very odd item. I bought it at a specialty store, and I think I bought these for 50 cents. The specialty store was going out of business, so it is what it is. It was a one-time thing. Picked them up, made a little bit of money. I think I was selling them for about $10 though, not $7.99. So be on the lookout for small things like this. Even if I paid 50 cents for it, even if you paid $1, $2, if you're selling it for $11, $12, you're gonna do okay, especially for something small like this. Let's go to number 2. This was something I bought at a Mexican, some type of Mexican store, a local store around me. It was weird. So it's just a chin strap. You can see right here. I guess for people that have queer, I don't know what that, Mentonera post some type of surgery. My guess it's something that has to do with your neck or your chin. Mentoplasty. Have no clue. Anyway, bought it and it sold. There wasn't. Oh, some of these are, look at these. Some of these are weird, like this one. Anyway, this was the exact one that I did buy. It was just that first item that I just wanted to let you know. That wasn't that exact listing was not the one that I sold. This one is, and all the rest are. Let's go number 3. So this is says a paddle sports life vest. I was in a fishing store and I found this. It was on sale for I think $7.99, and it was I think it was an extra large that I bought. And that one sold very quick. I don't remember exactly what it sold for. I think it was right around like $60 or $70, but it sold fairly quick. And I know this sold right around Christmas time, and I haven't got it back, so a good thing. Hopefully they are enjoying it and like it. So this is just a calculator. I know it's not really an odd thing. It's very old. This is something that a lot of people passed on, and I know they passed on it because I didn't go to a Goodwill store for probably about maybe a month or so, and this item was sitting there with the date when it was actually priced and put on the floor, and it was at least 3 weeks before I even went there. So I know a lot of people were passed on this item. It worked. There was batteries in it that still worked. Everything was fine. Bought it, I think, for $1.99 or $1.49, and sold it. I don't remember the exact price. It was up there though. These things don't. My guess is they don't move quickly. You can see it kind of goes up and down. Anyway. So 243 in scientific. This is in office electronics, calculators, and scientific. Here's where I think mine actually sold, not in the subcategory. I think somebody found it through office supplies, but it doesn't matter really where they found it as long as it sold. So be on the lookout for stuff like this though, because a lot of people will never actually type that in. So Hewlett Packard and 16C. Very simple. That's how I found it. There's no barcode, so just type in the name. Here's an odd thing I found. I bought this at I think it was Bed Bath & Beyond, I believe. It's called Mr. Milker. It's so men can breastfeed. Let me see if I can pull up that picture. So you put the baby bottles in there, I guess. I have no clue how it works, but you know, people like them, I guess. Um, Scroll past all that. Where's the thing? Maybe, I don't know where it's at. I don't see the ranking. Maybe I didn't get to it yet. Anyway, we're gonna get out of that page. But anyway, I don't know what the ranking is on this right now. But it ended up selling. Like I said, I think I bought this at Bed Bath Beyond, and I think this was like $10. I didn't make a killing off this, but you know, I made a little bit of money. If you can consistently make a little bit of money here and there, you'll do very well. This one was a very odd one. I actually picked this up at I think a Walgreens or a Rite Aid. It's called Temp Tooth. All it is, it's you get a temporary tooth, like you see here. This person's missing a tooth right there, and so then over on this side they have that temp tooth. It's in place. You know, how exciting! Their teeth are fixed. But yeah, so it's temporary tooth replacement. Free dental tools. There you go. Look at that. Anyway, I think I picked this up. It was either Walgreens or Rite Aid. I think there's only one or two on the shelf on clearance, so I picked those up, and yeah, they ended up selling. One thing I want to let you know about any of these items, I have no clue if they have been restricted since I sold them, if you know what the rankings are doing. I don't know any of that stuff. All I'm trying to tell you is that this stuff did sell at one point. You know, so make sure you do your due diligence before you jump in on any of these items and just think, okay, you know, he sold it, so I can sell it too. That's not always the case. This is a weird thing I ended up buying. I bought this at Bed Bath Beyond as well. These are dog slippers, or maybe I bought this at Goodwill. I don't remember. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Wherever I bought it, these were on sale. They had a bunch of these for, I think they were for $3.99, and then it was another 75% off, I believe. And so I don't remember exactly what I sold them for, but again, this was another thing that sold during Christmas time. So I'm gonna get to the three things I was telling you about. They're more adult oriented. So if you know any kids watching or whatever, or if you just don't want to see it, you can click off now. So I'm gonna get to that in like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get to it. Here's one. So something that I think I bought this at I think this was at Lovers, or I don't remember what the store was. It was some sex store or adult store. So, and yes, I do go into those stores because I buy a lot of stuff from there. Not for me personally, I buy a lot of stuff to resell from those stores. They are very good because usually is once the person asks you if you need help, they leave you alone. They will not bother you again. So you can walk around the store, scan stuff. They will not bother you. It's very private. People, when they come in, they already feel a little, you know, uneasy about just being in the store. So by you scanning something, it's usually not going to really catch them off guard, or they're really not going to pay much attention to you, and chances are you will never lock eyes because usually you don't in a store like that. Anyway, so the ones that I bought were like extra, I think they're like extra large or something. They were bigger size, and then one was a smaller size. I got the black one was a bigger one, the white one was a smaller size. I think it was like extra small or something. Yeah, I don't know if the pricing Asian small. I don't know what the, anyway, whatever it is. They sell okay. You know, this is something I'm not going to sell again. It was a one-time thing, and all it does is it gives the illusion of a camel toe or something. So anyway, let's go to the next one. Enough of that. Here's another one. I ended up picking this up at Ross of all places. So it was a elephant nose G-string for men. This was the one I got, the leopard print one. And I don't know the size. I think this was 49 cents. It was on clearance, and it was just, these were not moving. I ended up picking up one. There was more than that, but I only picked up one. I didn't know exactly how well it was going to do. And let's see what the ranking is. So in exotic apparel, it's number 7 for men. So like I said, it's not going to be a big seller. Like I only bought one. I don't know how they're doing now. And so let's jump into the last one. This one, I had no clue what it was. I ended up picking this up at I think a Shopko or maybe a Rite Aid. It was on clearance, and like I said, I had no clue what this was. So I ended up buying it because usually I really don't care what it is. I'll buy anything as long as it's going to sell. I ended up getting this back, and I don't remember who saw it. Somebody saw it, was looking through some of the stuff, and saw that this was skin lightening cream. It's for you can lighten your nipples, you can lighten your underarm, and even like your butt. You know, it works with stuff like that. Like I said, I had no clue, and I don't remember exactly what I paid for it. But it's just stuff like this. You would never think some of these things, and I'm gonna go back through them again just to kind of show you, but you would never think a lot of these things are gonna sell. You know, I would never have thought this was going to be a good seller. You know, it's not a great seller, but it sold. These, you know, camel toe underwear, I didn't think these were like a joke, or at least that's what I thought, but they sold. These slippers, so I would never buy these again. The only reason why, you put water on the floor and you walk around on these things, that sounds a little dangerous to me. I didn't realize it at the time. Now that I look at, I would never buy these things again just because of the issues that you could have if somebody slips. This temp tooth, it's another thing. What if somebody swallows a tooth, you know, chokes, dies? You know, I don't want to be the one liable. I know a lot of people say, you know, you don't got to worry about that. It would be on them or the company. You know, that's not always the case. So this would be something that was a one-time thing. I don't think if I even found these again, I guess at the right price, I might. But, you know, it's just one of those things. Got to look long-term and think about your business as a whole. This one, you know, it's a great idea. You know, this vesting could probably be better. Remember on a movie called I think Meet the Fockers, he had something similar to this, but they were more like, you know, breasts. And you know, it's a great idea. It's a great idea for, you know, men, or you know um, you know a gay couple or something that, you know, adopts a newborn baby. It would be a great thing for them. Anyway, enough of that. The calculator, like I said, look for these things. A lot of people will just bypass this stuff because it's small, it's, you know, cheap, it's electronic, there's no barcode on it, so they'll just, you know, pass it by. Don't do that. Look at a lot of this stuff because some of these things will sell for great money. You know, $159.95 right now is what this is going for. This thing in a sporting goods store. You know, I do some shooting and go out, and I don't really hunt. I just go and for target practice, stuff like that. And so I go into these sporting goods stores all the time. It's a great thing to just walk around the store and see what there is. I was never going in to buy stuff for the business, but ended up finding this while I was picking up some bullets. So you know, just be out there looking. This thing, I think I was picking up some Mexican like pastry, some bread stuff, and saw this. I scanned it, and it was on there. So you know, be on the lookout for stuff like that. You know, a lot of these things are just odd items you never think about, but Amazon, even eBay, they sell some random things you would never believe was actually on the site. And the last thing are these toe caps. Like I said, this is not the exact same listing. You know, if I find it, I might, you know, do an update to the video or something, but chances are, you know, I don't know, I probably won't put in much time because I don't want to sell these things again. They don't make a lot of money, but they are very small. They were easy to list, or easy to list, prep and pack up. They don't take up much room in a box, and that's about it. So hopefully this video helped you guys out, and you kind of get the idea that, you know, there's gonna be random things out there on Amazon. Okay, these two are not the most random things, but they get a little odd. So don't just look at the stuff that you know is selling, you know, very quickly, the stuff that is a hot selling item, the stuff that, you know, everyone's talking about on Facebook or online or on the news or TV, wherever. Sometimes, you know, the weirdest items will sell better than, you know, things like that. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll try to make another one very soon.